I began my journey as an affiliate marketer recently after 20 years working online in the trauma recovery industry as a coach, a counselor, and a clinical hypnotherapist. Now, the reason I came back to the drawing board to reinvent myself at the age of 65 is that things weren't working very well for me anymore. I wasn't getting the clients, I wasn't getting the customers, and to be honest, I was getting a little burned out with the trauma recovery industry. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I was ready for not only something new, but to create monthly residual income that I could build slowly and keep paying as I start going into my later years. So if I take 65 to 75 years old and I really start to build something online, then I'll have something to show for it. Whereas when we're trading time for dollars, those dollars get spent, and if you don't save enough, you're not going to have a retirement income. But if you build a residual income, you will. So that's why this seemed like the only real way for me, short of winning the lottery, it's the only real way for me to have income for my retirement. Even if I don't retire anytime soon, I am building something for my future. The thing is it sounds really good on paper, but it's not as easy as one might hope that it is. And I've had a lot of challenges since I started this. It's been about a month ago that I started, and I've had a lot of challenges. Most of those challenges are internal. It's finding my way, and that's part of the process of reinvention is, how am I going to do this? How is this going to work for me? Because when you enter affiliate marketing, it's a very noisy and crowded space. And it has a lot of hype and hustle to it with people out there actively trying to sell products. I didn't find myself comfortable with that as far as just entering a space where there's so much hype and hustle, because I don't like hype and hustle. I don't like that way of going about things. I need it to reflect who I am. I'm not willing to sell my soul for money. And I would say, or freedom, but if you sell your soul, there's no real freedom there. You have to be in integrity with who you are. You have to bring who you are to the table. And I struggled to find a way to enter into this world that didn't require me to sell my soul or give up my integrity. And that's been the real challenge. Now, the company itself that I have aligned with is a good company. They have integrity. The company isn't the problem. However, they do offer a done-for-you system that felt like I was just plugging into it and being a cog in the wheel. I was just another person trying to get people to come to a already built funnel. I wasn't having any success with that. And it wasn't feeling like me. It wasn't my funnel. It was somebody else's voice. It was somebody else writing the emails. It was somebody else designing the funnels. And it didn't feel like me. And so I needed to go back to the drawing board. And one of the products in the company that I've aligned with as an affiliate is a great funnel builder. So it was a no-brainer to go there and build my own funnel. And let me tell you, it was just one of the easiest funnel builders I've ever worked with in my 20 years online building funnels. And it was also one of the cheapest, one of the least expensive. I want to really reiterate that, not cheap, but inexpensive. And so it was a no-brainer. And for me, it was like, well, other people need this. They need this inexpensive funnel builder that's easy to use, that they can build their own funnels for their businesses, whether they're in affiliate marketing or doing something else, coaching, counseling, selling a product, selling an ebook, whatever it is, even having a YouTube channel and wanting to monetize it your own way by creating a product that people want, that's useful to people. you need a funnel. So everybody online needs a funnel. And it was a no-brainer for me to not only to build my own funnel, but to build my own system that would help people to build their own funnels. I've been a coach for probably 35 years. I've worked in this field of coaching and supporting and helping others to really be their best selves when it comes down to it. And there's no reason I couldn't bring not only my skills in funnel building, but my skills in coaching to the table, so that I'm really starting to bring who I am, starting to bring my unique voice. And that's what feels aligned for me. So I did that. I created my own funnel. I created my own lead magnet, and I even created my own school group, which is a course and community teaching people who come on board with me and take advantage of this funnel builder. I'm creating a different type of training that has to do more with what I'm talking about in this video, about finding out what your unique offer is and bringing your unique personality and skills and wisdom to the table, so you're not just becoming a cookie cutter, because we're not supposed to be cookie cutters. And cookie cutters don't stand out. When you're just another cookie on the tray, you're not going to stand out. But if you bring who you really are to the table, that's what's going to make you stand out. So I'm teaching what is coming to me. It's like, oh, yes, 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 this is the way. And I want to offer that to other people. So I built an entire course in school and a community, put together a community that will teach people how to take whatever they're doing online and create a powerful offer, a powerful funnel, and a powerful email sequence. And this is what's going to allow people to build their own list of potential clients or customers. I have a lot of experience because I've been online for so long. I've written I don't know how many lead magnets and built I don't know how many funnels over my career. So this is an area that I have a lot of expertise in, and it made me feel a lot more aligned to be offering my true expertise instead of just being, like I say, another cookie on the tray. That's not who I am. I feel pretty excited about this direction. It's not going to make as much money as my original plan as far as affiliate commissions go, but that doesn't feel as important to me as it does just to build something that feels aligned with who I am, that does offer a decent commission. So I'm, like I said, feeling excited about this direction and really about supporting and helping other people to be more successful in their business. That's what's most exciting for me. So in my reinvention journey, I've done a turn. I have done a pivot, which I'm sure I'll probably do more in the future, but this is where I'm standing now. And it feels pretty good. I'm feeling a little more alive in this direction than I was in the other one, where I was starting to feel discouraged and a little depressed and wondering, how am I going to do this? This doesn't feel right for some reason. I think it's so important that we do what feels right for us, that we don't do something just for the money. That's selling our soul. We have to do something because it feels right for us. So I hope this has been helpful. If you're interested in picking up a copy of my free ebook, it's called The Simplest Way to Make Money Online, and it has to do with one offer, one funnel, and one email sequence, keeping it really simple. And I'm teaching that in the ebook, and also in the course, I'm going into much more detail about it. So if you're interested in picking it up, I'll put a link in the description below. Meanwhile, thanks for being on board with me and following my new YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.